Rewards are often offered up in the wake of a crime, but how well do they actually work? RTV6's Mike Pelton joins us downtown with how often people do and don't cash in on that tip to police.
Well, you might come across a Crime Stoppers flyer like this one. They work to help solve cases from across central Indiana. However, today they tell me at least 70% of tipsters never cash in on the reward.
One of my very first cases was solved by a Crime Stopper tip.
And thus, Steve Du Bois knows the importance of them. A former IMPD sergeant, he now oversees Crime Stoppers of central Indiana.
Technology can't do everything. It's that simple.
Since 1985, Crime Stoppers has paid out nearly $900,000. If you submit a tip that leads to an arrest, you get a reward, up to $1,000. But for some people,
the money is either secondary or is a non-motivator to begin with.
Du Bois tells me between 25 and 30% of tipsters circle back to cash in.
I think people they're not so much looking for the cash as they're looking for a result, and they're looking to stay anonymous.
Du Bois tells me for lots of tipsters, they just want the problem to go away, like the drug dealer next door or the killer down the street. However, a reward can convince those who aren't yet ready to pick up the phone.
The person that wouldn't normally call, they get pushed over the bump by that reward. They get over their apathy or they get over their fear, and they're able to call.
Du Bois tells me rewards are very effective at drawing attention to a case, and of course it might just take one tip, one call to solve a crime.
We need people to tell us the police are not at every crime. So obviously they need people to tell them what happened.
Now, Du Bois tells me he does see a correlation. The higher the reward, the more tips that come in. Of course, when calling Crime Stoppers, you can always remain anonymous. Their number, 317-262-TIPS. We're downtown tonight. Mike Pelton, RTV6.